active duty. Hey, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? High value VA claims, denied VA claims, Pact Act presumptive conditions. Let your boy know. Active duty military, BDD, benefits delivery at discharge, GI Bill benefits. Let your boy know. LG. LG, you in here? Oh, what's good? What's Gucci with? How y'all doing, veterans? How y'all doing, veterans? You know, I can start off with these questions. LG. I have years of complaints concerning programs staying asleep. Okay. Nightmares, snoring, and fighting Freddy Krueger in my dreams. LOL. Yes, sir. I've been service connected with rhinitis since 2015 with issues of waking up with stuffy nose, sometimes bleeding, headaches, and tired along with daytime sleepiness. Me. Yes, sir. Was Gucci with an LG? Okay. So, are you trying to build a sleep apnea versus, slash insomnia secondary to that, or what you trying to do? Oh, let's see. Oh, for some reason your chats went away. Oh, it's probably like pre live chat. Let me see. Hopefully it comes back. Let me see. But yeah, hey, we pretty much got to it. So are you trying to build those secondaries on top of that, LG? Or what you trying to do? What's up, Ronnie Coleman? Ronnie Coleman in the house? Yes, sir. Yeah, baby. How you doing, dog? How you doing? Happy Friday. How y'all doing? My name is Debo. VA Disability Night Ops. Y'all know what time it is. We're getting VA benefits in the night ops. It takes night ops to get that 100%. You know what I'm talking about? LG. Yeah, I'm trying to see what's the best for claiming sleep apnea. Okay. So, you could definitely secondary sleep apnea to rhinitis, sinusitis. There's strong medical evidence for sleep apnea being secondary to rhinitis, just mainly due to the nasal blockages. But if you're service connected, are you service connected for both rhinitis and sinusitis, or which one are you service connected for? I think you said rhinitis, but I'm not too sure because those chats they disappeared. As y'all join in, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? Let me know. Denied claims, first claim. What's up, Ronnie? You got any claims in right now? I need a haircut. If y'all know what I mean. Friday, lean, mean, fighting, war fighting machine. Just rhinitis. Okay. I mean, definitely, there is strong medical evidence that connects or, shows the causation between rhinitis causing sleep apnea. Definitely, if you don't have that, hopefully you've been complaining. I mean, you say you've been being treated for a couple of years, complaints, but have you linked those complaints to your rhinitis causing insomnia or causing sleep apnea? And while we're waiting on LG, y'all got any questions pertaining to your own VA disability process, your journey? Let your boy know. Any questions about the Pact Act presumptives? Ooh, and we got, speaking of Pact Act, while we wait on LG, Ronnie Coleman had a follow-up appointment today. Okay, reference my sleep study. Okay, doc said I do have what he considers severe sleep apnea. Okay, and was ordered a CPAP. I have service connected for sinusitis. Is sleep apnea a secondary? Yes, just like I was telling LG, sleep apnea can be a secondary to any respiratory disease, asthma, but sometimes the VA lumps asthma with sleep apnea for some reason. I'm not sure. Mainly due to those veterans, their medical evidence not supporting a differentiation. And the same with sinusitis and rhinitis. If you're trying to build upon that, especially for rhinitis, because the most you can get is 30% unless you have that rare form. It's two rare forms. One that can grant you 50% for rhinitis, then the other one can, the Rhino Galactus version, can grant you 100% for that version of rhinitis. But not a lot of veterans have that, very few. That's why it just goes from 20 to 100 for that rare form. But if you haven't already, you got to start complaining to your doctor. Build that relationship causation between sinusitis and sleep apnea, or rhinitis and sleep apnea. It's definitely it's a path. It's a medically known path that links both of those together. No, I haven't linked them. How do I go about that? Motherfucking hashtag school me up, dog. Yeah, so just just like I was saying, LG. For that, so to build the link, you gotta build complaints. You complaining. It could be one complaint. It could be maybe 100 complaints. I'm not sure, but it all depends on your specific doctor. Now, I know some of y'all got some horrible VA medical doctors, so maybe that minute clinic route, ER route, complain. After a couple of months, couple of weeks, not a year. You don't need a year's worth of complaints in order to put in to establish that leak. Pardon me. God damn, I felt my soul. If your VA doctor is not working, definitely utilize the secure messaging. Go back and forth. Hopefully they acknowledge them, but if not, their lack of acknowledgement, you can utilize that. You can download all your messages between your doctors. Either it's actual communication between them or just you complaining on a weekly, daily, monthly, quarterly basis, and they're not responding to it via in person or on call. You can plug that into a personal statement like, hey, I've been seeing my VA doctor for the last 6 months. I've been complaining how my allergic rhinitis or my chronic sinusitis is causing sleep apnea due to these reasons. I've listed it out. I've complained in person on secured messages. I've called them, and it took me going into the ER or me going into a minute clinic at CVS, urgent care, to get a clear, causation, a diagnosis. I mean, you already got the diagnosis. You just need a doctor to acknowledge the causation between sinusitis, sleep apnea, or rhinitis and sleep apnea. Motherfucking Ruben, what's up, dog? Welcome to the page. What's up? I have hypertension. C&P exam next week. I filed under Pact Act. Okay, Ruben. So for that, when you submitted your claim, since you've submitted, have you worked with your doctor to get blood pressure readings post you hitting submit? Because you need information and medical evidence, a diagnosis, everything needed to submit the claim in order to get to a C&P exam. However, the only thing that the VA takes into consideration when it comes to giving you a percentage increase or it's your first time claiming, they're taking blood pressure readings within the claim. So after you hit submit, information from there is taken into consideration. Yes, I am on blood pressure medication. No, not the medication. Have you been working with your doctor to get blood pressure readings that can support either you getting service connected or you getting an increase to what you already currently have? So next question, are you currently service connected for hypertension or is it your first claim? Motherfucker Ruben. Hopefully I answered your question, LG. Motherfucker Ronnie Coles. Well, keep going back and forth. Keep going back and forth if you got any additional questions or ideas. Oh, appreciate the 99-cent motherfucking super. Motherfucking USMC dub. Appreciate the strife, motherfucking. Appreciate it. While we waiting on LG, Ronnie Cole, and motherfucking Ruben. Got motherfucking Ruben Stutter in here. Idle. Nah, I'm fucking around, dog. I know it's your first time. I think it's your first time here. I joke around. I give my veterans, cool nicknames. But, if you got a nickname for yourself, by all means, let your boy know. You little USMC dub. Great information and your time. Happy Friday. Appreciate it. Yes. Yes, sir. Appreciate your strife. I don't know why that message was retracted. Even Stevens was Gucci dog. How did Debo get his nickname? So, mainly because drill instructor. It's been a nickname that's followed me since high school. But then, it broke off when I got into the Marine Corps, and then the drill instructors couldn't pronounce my last name because they said it's, fucking French. I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck. And since I'm from LA and they used to, I was a big dude compared to all the other recruits. They were like, oh, we need to send motherfucking Debo. Oh, who are you even, Stevens? Who are you? Englewood, yes sir, motherfucker. Englewood, always up to no good, baby. You understand me? So, anyways, so they just decided to call me Debo. L.A., Englewood, Friday, Debo from there. Motherfucking heisting bikes and chains and shit. And, they would use me in boot camp for the same thing. It was like, hey, Debo, go get those fucking recruits in check. Like, yes sir. You know what I'm talking about? So, Ruben, first claim, and I'm currently 138 over 82. Currently, okay. I believe. Let me check it out right quick. And as y'all got questions and coming in, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? Denied VA claims. That's not it. Where is it at? Okay, here you go. 138. Okay, 138. 100. Okay, so your first claim, 138 over 82. So that may get you service connected. However, just to get 10%, you're going to need 160 over 100. If that makes sense. And then, just to get a 10%. Now, I'm not seeing a 0% for that. But it should be enough to get service connected. But after taking medication. Hold on, let me see. Okay. And that's your current number after taking medication? What's your number prior to taking medication, Ruben? And I'll check further on this too. What's up, Wicked PUBG? What's up, dog? What's my fucking game over? Yes, sir. After taking medication, motherfucker, Ronnie Coleman. My blood pressure is high, but with my meds, it's under control. If I file for hypertension and take my pressure while I'm on the meds, is it control? I am denied. Okay, I'm gonna answer that in a minute. Ronnie. Since a few of y'all got some. Hurricane Hillary, Southern California, heavy rain, severe flooding. Man, that shit ain't gonna be. I'm waiting for it. I want some fucking cool air. I can't wait until Hurricane Hillary Clinton hits motherfucking SoCal. But I'm gonna check on the N21-1 adjudication manual for the high blood pressure specifically, because I don't think it doesn't. Let me see. I do not believe that it's clearly articulated that you need to be on blood pressure medication in order for those readings to count, if that makes sense. It's definitely not in the CFR 38, but let me check in the M21-1. Why is this not working? Motherfucker, what's up? Keep Sweat, motherfucker. Nobody. Ruben, 182 over 90 before my medication. Okay. Like I said, hypertension. Okay. So minimum to get service connected. Let's find a minimum. 160 over 90, and you get service connected. Let me see, 160 over 90. You got 180. So you'll definitely be, you'll be at. So it's a little. Yeah, that's why I keep sweat. So Ruben, you're like right at the line of 10%, because the diastolic pressure is not over 100. Just to get 10% for 100. Well, just to get 10%. Your systolic pressure needs to be 160. You already have 182. And your diastolic pressure needs to be over 100. But yours is at 90. So with that being said, you should get service connected because minimum requirements for service connection is 160 over 90. In order to get the increased, 10, was it 10, 20, 40, and 60? Well, that's right, Everett. Nobody. I mean, I'm not fucking the song up, but all good games. But let me check on the not the CFR, the AM21, and for some reason it's not working. Go down. Why is it? Let's check on this. Let's check on that. Hey, as I look for that, anyone else got any more questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, denied VA claims, Pact Act, presumptive conditions? Let your boy know. Appreciate y'all joining, and I will get back to y'all in a few on that hypertension medication whenever this decides it wants to work. Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, my thing is not working. Questions? Motherfucker, Ruben! Wowzers, the VA wants me to have a heart attack before they help me. I mean, pretty much, you know how the VA, deny until they. But, I mean, I'm trying to pull this up just so I'm giving y'all accurate information. But I believe it doesn't say anything pertaining to medication being needed. So I'm gonna definitely need to check on that. Why isn't it working? Maybe if I just there you go. Lead me in the right direction. Let's see, is that it? Questions, comments, concerns as y'all joining in. If y'all like the live, just hit the like button. I appreciate the strife. Motherfucker, keep sweat. Will they service connect? They will service connect, but without compensation. So, I mean, they shouldn't. What are you talking about? So you have to go to a C&P exam in order to get compensated for any disability. Now, when it comes to at least getting a 10%, it's 160 over 100. To get service connected, it's 160 over 90. Motherfucker, get some. What's the word? What's Gucci with a brother, man? Motherfucking, must be a Marine. Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. That's right, brother, man. What's Gucci? You got any questions on the VA disability claims process? Let your boy know. I don't know why this ain't working. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, let me check it out right quick. Hold on. Is it in my archives? Archives. Not right there. Where is it? Putain. Okay. I think I got something right here. Nope. Okay, so just looking at Ronnie, what branch is everyone from? Army. Yeah, as y'all in here, hey, what branch? If y'all can drop a comment, what branch are you from currently, or veteran status? Your boy over here, United States Marine Corps, did 7 years before they crucified your boy. But hey, I'm here, I'm motivated, and I'm motherfucking Gucci killers. I'll tell you, boy, Marine Corps. Motherfucking Keith Sweat, even Steven Space Force. Sheesh, there you go. Motherfucker Keith Sweat. I knew he was Marine. I felt it in my bones. In that motherfucker. Nobody. Alright, so at least from some of the information, just kidding, Army. Army, come on, dog. Hey, Army's the way to go. There you go. Army. Jay Free. I think I missed a question from you, Jay Free. Can it be rated separately for flat feet and arthritis? Yes, you can, but your medical evidence needs to be separate. Like, you need a diagnosis for both. I mean, it's the same for IBS and GERD, pes planus, plantar fasciitis, like low back issues, spinal stenosis, arthritis. If your medical evidence can show that your, well, let me see. I don't want to fuck it up. Let me see. Okay, that your flat feet is causing arthritis, then it could definitely be secondary to your flat feet. But if you don't have two diagnoses, as well as if your medical evidence doesn't show that flat feet is causing arthritis, it's mixed between each other, then the VA usually, what they like to do is like, fuck it, flat feet, the most you can get for that is 50%. Depending on the severity of your arthritis, they may, pyramid it. But if you got two separate diagnoses, your medical evidence clearly shows flat feet has caused arthritis, or flat feet has now caused plantar fasciitis or knee issues. Like, if you secondary your knee to your feet, that's automatically, it's going to be secondary. It's not going to be, they're going to mix your feet with your knees, if that makes sense. Because that shows a clear causation. Motherfucker LG, J Free Army, LG Army, the goats. July 2001, May 2023, medically retired. Yes, sir, that boy. Motherfucker Ronnie Coles is coronary artery disease a claim? I would guess the guys with hypertension may have coronary disease. 100%. But let me double check on that. I just saw that. Coronary. There are different there's a lot of heart related disabilities. But let me check specifically. For coronary heart. Coronary. And as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims. Okay. Got coronary bypass surgery, 100%. Following 3 months, hospitalization if surgery is needed. Heart valve replacement, obviously 100%. And any other cardiovascular diseases can be rated within the 7,000 diagnostic code, but it just depends on the specific, like which the VA will not lump it, but for rating purposes and compensation, the VA will mirror it to the closely compensatable diagnosis disability in the CFR 38. We got hypertensive heart disease. I'm not seeing specifically coronary heart disease, but just general ratings of the heart. The VA rates 10, 30, 60, and 100%. That can be classified under here depending on your level of severity. Motherfucker Jay Fredo Pop Dog. Motherfucker Gucci Killers. Okay, let me see. Jay Free, okay, I think I got that question. Service connected for flat feet. Motherfucker, flat feet. Okay, I also have arthritis. Can I get a claim separate rating? Yes. Yeah, I just explain that. 100%, yes, you can. For any secondaries that is closely related, or that's usually intertwined with, like you got back and DDD, plantar fasciitis and pes planus, IBS and GERD. Sometimes the VA like to lump them together if you don't have a separate diagnosis, as well as if your medical evidence doesn't show separation, a clear separation, differentiation from the two. So obviously, whenever you're having a motherfucking IBS episode, how is it, connected to anything coming out for GERD. So definitely those should be separated. But the VA, they like to save money and cause veterans a lot of stress. So it's like, hey, fuck it. I'm going to roll them together, give them 10%, and, you know, I'll let them get back into the claims process, higher level review, you know, Board of Veteran Appeals, whatever the case may be. Unless you got you know, your medical evidence is good, you got a good VSO. Oh, always have a good VSO, regardless, you know, regardless of anything, because they have accesses that we don't have, obviously. Only thing we have access to is va.gov, e-benefits, motherfucking My Healthy Vet. But that VSO, they got access to the actual system in which that C&P examiner and that VA rater claim specialist has access to. So whenever something moves, your VSO, if they have access to the system, they can set up for alerts, notifications, especially for, like, you know, those hard to manage claims, or, you know, those claims that have as an open-ended, like, it's not guaranteed. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if your medical evidence is really complicated, it's good for that VSO to put in notifications in VBMS just to help you a lot better. Motherfucking ME. Oh, motherfucking Ronnie. Did anyone try to link dizziness secondary to tinnitus? I actually did, but I actually did try to do that. I got the diagnosis and everything, but when I went to go file, I was like, what's gonna yield better results? Dizziness or mental health, insomnia. So I just started working on my mental health claim secondary to tinnitus, and it definitely paid off in the end, because I went from motherfucking 30 to 70%. Ah! You know what I'm talking about? Someone left a message, help for review, that I can't see. Motherfucking Ronnie! My VSO is motherfucking dog. Oh, I hate to say that. No, you good, dog? You good, dog? Stay Gucci with the dog? Yeah, I mean, the first one I had coming out of the Marine Corps, I had VFW. Some people have better, you know, I know some veterans who've had shitty experiences with Wounded Warrior Project. I haven't. I didn't do it. I didn't have any issues with Wounded Warrior Project. When I was with VFW, I had fucking dog ass experience. Wasn't getting communication. I wasn't getting any help. It was just like, okay, you know, what the hell? But then, you know, if you got an increase of 100%, of course they're there to take credit for it. So I'm like, no, fuck out of here. You know, saying, you know, that's why I always tell all veterans, look around at different veteran service organizations. What worked for me may not work for you, as well as what worked for someone else may not work for you as well. So, you know, every VA claim is different. Every veteran service organization is different. But you got to screen these motherfuckers to make sure they're good. But by far, 99% of all county VSOs is motherfucking dog booty. But let's get back into it. ME. I tried 4 private doctors for a Nexus letter and was turned down by all. I see most are afraid of the VA. Okay. It depends on, I forgot where are you located? I mean, it could be that, or I don't know, they might be doing like possibly third party, like those third party examiners through the VA. Maybe their office, or they have something tied to it. Maybe. But I mean, if you are, I'll say keep calling around. Call in before going in and wasting time. Before you take the pay to play route. But there are some, you know, if it does come to that, I mean, I do know Prestige Medical, they're real good with the pricing and everything. It's not like, you know, your first child, or you got to give up your dog for fucking, you know, 2 to 3 Nexus letters. But, you know, the return on investment is what you should be looking at. I mean, don't go out and pay fucking $8,000 for some bullshit, but definitely keep calling around. I mean, I only needed one Nexus letter. Not needed, but I wanted to get a Nexus letter for my sleep apnea claim, because the VA highly denies that claim. Aside from that, my medical evidence and my personal statement, shit was fucking tight. You know how tight? That tight. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say it on fucking live, but y'all know what I'm talking about. IBS tight. IBS tight, baby. Jay Free. Can you claim arthritis for different parts? Yes. Like if you have arthritis in your spine, either cervical or thoracic, lumbosacral. Hey, arthritis in your hands, shoulders, any joints, knees. You could definitely secondary arthritis to almost everything. but you need a diagnosis for that specific body part area. That makes sense. You can't have arthritis in your neck and try to, claim it to your feet. Amy, I went in for the DAV at the VHA, and he did not have access to VBMS. Trash. He also was not very helpful and was short answered. Okay, yeah, definitely 100%. Cut that dude off. See if you can find another person, maybe in a DAV. If not, I say jump ship. Go to call up motherfucking WWP, One Warrior Project. See, like every VSO I had with One Warrior Project had access to VBMS. Regardless if, I had that Uncle Ruckus one at once. I was just, nope. I had my specific VSO. She had a family emergency. She left. She's like, hey, I'm going to pass you off to this dude on my team. But he was straight Uncle Ruckus. I'm like, nope, ain't no way. I will wait until motherfucking hell freezes over until I will let motherfucking Uncle Ruckus touch my claim. But I've heard some bad things about DAV, at least currently this year. Y'all know Bill Cosby. Y'all know Bill Cosby. So he's been going through trying to get the P&T status on his claim, and his VSO just up and retired. He's like, hey, fuck it, dog, you on your own. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then I talked to a couple other buddies, 3 other buddies who are utilizing DAV right now, at least SoCal area, and same thing. One, he's very new to the VA claims process. He got in with a DAV rep. 2 weeks later, the dude fucking retired. And it's just like, hey, what's going on? So, definitely screen all these VSOs, regardless if it's county. Let's see, message held for review. I can't see the message. Okay, I can't see the message. Ronnie, what is VBMS and what do the VSOs make per year? Well, VBMS is the Veteran Benefit Management System. As far as how much VSOs make, I would say anywhere from like low, probably low 40s to maybe the high 60s or 70s. Most of the VSOs are veterans. Some of them are civilians, but majority of them are veterans. Some of them are shit. Shit. We talk too long. I need that water. Most of them are shit veterans. It is what it is. We got some shit bags in the veteran life. We got shit bags in the civilian life. But majority of them are veterans. And I've seen, it seemed like a trend, like some veterans were at 100% and they're working in like the VA as a doctor, claim specialist, or outside of the VA, VSO, whatever the case may be. They tend to be a little more, I don't want to say strict. What's that word? Stingy. They're trying to hold the benefits in, if that makes sense. I was like, bro, you a vet, I'm a vet. We could have deployed together at one point in time, and you over here withholding information. Why? For what reason? Definitely, you want to shop around and shit. Shop around. But why you asking about that, Ronnie? Motherfucker, Ronnie Kid C. Coleman. Okay. Hopefully I got your questions. Amy coming in here. I'm working on my personal statements with to the point statements. That was only a page long. Okay, is that enough? How long were your personal statements that you got rated high? With the most important things in your personal statement, that will get you rated. Okay, so let me see. None of my personal statements was more than a page, but I utilized Word and one second. Give me 1 second to pull this up. Okay, let me see. I think the best one would I got the sleep apnea one, but the best one may be the lumbosacral strain, low back, because I went from denied to motherfucking So, all right, so and it's probably maybe like half the page is actual statementage. You know what I'm talking about? At the top, very top, hey, this claim in bold text, this claim is for lumbosacral strain with secondary conditions, which are sciatica or radiculopathy, in both lower extremities, left and right, as well as with spinal stenosis. And I got 40% for all of those. Post that, I put this statement is to explain my issues, my blah, blah, blah. Pretty much I'm restating the same thing. And then when it comes to the very next section, I'm listing signs, pretty much symptoms straight from the DBQ and what the VA is looking for from the M21-1 adjudication manual. So a lot of veterans, they like to, I was there too. We just like to put like random shit as symptoms, fucking my legs start talking, my knee opens up, my motherfucking booty hole flies out of my ass, whatever the case may be. But those are not specific symptoms that the VA is looking for. So whenever you're trying to put in a claim, initial, secondary, increase, you got to look, what is the VA looking for in order to get service connected, as well as to get those higher percentages. And at least for my back, I put the symptoms for everything. Low back, sciatica, all the issues, the spinal stenosis. I put that next after, the title of the page. And then following that, I just put in, this was a denied claim. Let me see. Okay. This was a denied claim. I just pretty much talked about when the incident occurred in service, detailed during deployment, how was life afterwards, what was I required to do in the military, physical aspects, non-physical aspects, my life outside, just like short, whatever fuck. That was like a paragraph, military life. And then I went to veteran life. How am I doing now? How am I dealing with it? Fucking physical therapy, chiropractic, motherfucking self-treating remedies at home. Anywhere between, corrective, that's the word, corrective stretching and stuff like that. Whatever the fuck may be. But it was like 2.5 paragraphs for the meat and potatoes on a denied claim. Let me backtrack. After my symptoms, and then I went to the actual paragraphage. The two reasons why I was denied for my low back pain initially was due to lack of in-service complaints, which I had 3 years worth. The VA didn't do their part back in 2017 when I got out, as well as due to a incompetent personal statement at that time. At that time, baby, it was just like giving me benefits, and it was like give me So I on the top. On a denied claim, not on the top, but after my symptoms, I pretty much said, hey, this is in response to the denied claim, decision letter dated back in 2017, 18, for these reasons, blah, blah, blah. And then if it was due to lack of in-service complaints, I looked at my service treatment record. I found them. Hey, in this attached claim, you will find 7-8 pages worth of in-service complaints spanning between 3 years. Check them out. If where the fuck may be. As for the personal statement, here you go. This is going to clearly articulate how I incurred the injuries, my treatment history, my treatments and diagnosis and issues in the service, as well as what I've been dealing with post military. I hope that answers your question, motherfucking ME. And with that, I went from not service connected to 40. For my insomnia, I went from 30 to 70. I got sleep apnea on a denied claim as well, but that was back in 2021, I believe. Oh! Appreciate the motherfucking super thanks, motherfucking ME. Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate the stripe. Excellent. Doctor of Info. Yes, sir. I got you, dog. Appreciate the super thanks. Hopefully the mic is still good. Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate you, fam. But yeah, like just with the insomnia, same format. But since it was an increase, the only thing you need to worry about is how has your symptoms gotten severe since your last C&P exam, as well as any new symptoms, and how has your personal and your professional work life, how has it gotten more severe as well since that last C&P exam, or since you've been service connected for insomnia, PTSD, whatever mental health. So that's what you need to focus on in the personal statement. That's what I say. to get the, to push claims past just getting service connected or getting an increase, a personal statement. You gotta line out everything that the VA is looking for. So if your personal statement has all that juicy meat, that motherfucking, that wagyu steak information on there, the VA, they're not gonna deny that claim. Because they're like, oh shit, if we deny it, they go to higher level review, someone with actual experience sees this, they're gonna be like, oh, 300%, dog. 300%. Let's get that boy some benefits. Ronnie, thanks, Debo and everyone. Holla at you. Oh, appreciate it, dog. Wait, Ronnie, hold on, dog. Let me answer a question. Just wondering if a VSO is making that much money. I would not expect too much. I thought they made more. Okay. There's like different tiers. Just like with GS levels. There are different levels of VSOs, and there's VSO leaders, regional VSOs. District VSO, so it just depends on their level and shit. But hey, take care, motherfucker, Ronnie. Take care. Any other questions? Comments, concerns on the VA disability claims process, Pact Act presumptive conditions, high value VA claims, and as for my sleep apnea, doctor, what was the R manual you got the information for your personal statement? The R manual. All right, so the R manual. Fuck R manual. Come on, dog. So I looked at a lot of different denials from like buddies, especially on the VA, the BVA's denied claim list. I was like, for a whole year and a half, I was looking at denials, seeing why was a veteran denied, and what can I do to correct that issue. You know what I'm talking about? So I would look at them, okay, and I would study all of these denied claims. And usually through the denied, like if you go into the VA.gov website, look at denied claims. Some of them are completely denied, and then some are denied, but then they won it on appeal. So you really want to look at the ones who were denied, and then they were service granted, whatever the fuck case. Because all of the cases on there was denied once or twice, at least once. So it has information on the reason why they were initially denied, and what did they do to correct that issue, if it was an issue. And for a year and a half, it took me a year and a half to actually submit my sleep apnea claim. But I was always building my personal statement from December 2020 up until I'll say May of 2021, and it was good. It was good enough for my first claim, getting back into the VA claims process, and it was for hearing issues and for migraines. And I wasn't service connected for hearing. I did get 0 to 10%. I didn't care about that. My VSO was like, hey, you got hearing issues too? Just tack that on. I'm like, okay, baby, let's get it. But for migraines, I went from 0 to 50. And I believe mainly because of my personal statement. The personal statement was fucking IBS tight, baby. IBS tight. Just talked about, obviously, my medical evidence as well. I was on medication. I was seeing a neurologist, not a VA doctor. I cut ties with VA doctors and anything VA, at least hospital-wise, back in 2018 after my denied sleep apnea claim, when I had a lot of information that showed, I had sleep apnea in service. But the VA, they kept saying, talk to the booty, because we ain't listening to you. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I was salty for a couple of years. Looked at a lot of denied claims, the CFR 38, and the M21-1 adjudication manual, because you can do without the denied claims, like looking at those, but you can't look at the CFR 38 without looking at the M21-1 adjudication manual, because the CFR 38 gives you a basic, this is what we're looking for, general. This is the general medical evidence information we need for hypertension, for chronic sinusitis, or allergic rhinitis. But if you dive in to the M21-1 adjudication manual, you will see how a VA rater needs to adjudicate and process each claim. What information are they looking for? So between those two, and then looking at denied letters, because even then, there's still that slight chance the VA say, You know what I'm talking about? That's why that VA doctor, come on, get your boy. Get your point. Appreciate your strife. Motherfucker LG, currently 50% for flat feet and plantar fasciitis. Waiting on decisions. 2 for trying to secondary the pain in my knees, low back, okay, and radiculopathy. Got 2 recorded exams and 1 more C&P exam on 9/3. There you go, dog. There you go, big dog. And with those, I mean, we was talking about this a couple weeks ago, but I mean, everything should be good as long as your medical evidence supports plantar fasciitis causing those. You about to you better plus up, baby. At least 10% for sciatica. You know, hopefully you said both legs. Knees. Are you claiming both knees, bilateral, or just one knee? Hey, dog, you be good, dog. You be good, motherfucker. LG. Oh. ME M21 VA adjudication manual. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the. Yeah, that's the name of it. M21 dash like tack, like little. What I'm talking about? M21 tack 1 adjudication claims adjudication manual. Stay Gucci with it. Stay Gucci with it. Stay Gucci with it. Any other questions, comments, concerns on VA claims process? Yep. M21-1 Adjudication Procedures Manual. Emmy. That's the name. LG, bro. After talking with you, I'm cutting the VA too when it comes to my healthcare. Yes, sir. It's crazy how they'll mail you all the big ass bag of meds, yep, but not a diagnosis. 100% dog. Both knees. Yes, sir, motherfucker. Both motherfucking kneecaps have exploded. Yeah, so I just said, fuck the VA. I'm done with y'all. I've just been going through private medical and direct specialists since end of 2020. From 2020 up until now, I've just been utilizing private medical. I was like, fuck y'all, I'm out. I'm not dealing with no VA. And especially, it agitated me even more because I had to drive an hour and a half to get to the nearest facility just to get shit care. For what reason? Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. And my VA doctor, she either didn't give a fuck or she was just, I would say something clearly. Hey, my migraines, my fucking back, I need x-rays. Oh, you need blood work? You need blood work? No, I need x-rays. Blood work? MRI, blood work? I'm like, fuck it, suck toes, dog, I'm out. So, hey, even for my sleep apnea, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea 4 months post-military. And it was only mainly due to I was processing for federal employment, whatever case may be, long story short. Hey, went in. It took about a month for me to just go directly to the sleep study department because my VA doctor, she would not put in the request. Like, yo, you see this letter? This is a federal official request for me to take this test. I'm not taking it because, I'm trying to get benefits. I didn't even know anything about sleep apnea until post the test. So, but yeah, so that was my sleep apnea. That's how I found out about sleep apnea and shit like that. But, any questions, comments, concerns? Hey, all right. Until next time, hope you have a good Friday. Always hit me up in the comments. But hey, we got the peach on ice, and I gotta hit them porcelain walls. ME. VA doctors have a template with required information, and they copy and paste it to veterans' personal notes without any thought. Yeah, if that's the case, that's fucking trash. That's fucking 100% trash. They need to just get rid of these VA doctors, change the leadership at the VA. It shouldn't even be like politicians and shit like that. It should just be, I don't fucking know. I don't know who should be in charge of the VA. But fucking, call up Debo. Call Debo up. Stand me up. LG, bro, you think that being part that I did the at-home sleep study, they'll deny even with the history or make me do one at the VA? No, it's good. I mean, regardless if you do it in the VA or if you do it at home, it yields the same results. I actually did my sleep study at home as well. The only sleep study that I did. But yeah, appreciate you, Ruben. I wasn't able to get specific information on the hypertension because for some reason it doesn't want to come up right now. But hit me up, like hit the messages, the comment section in here. I appreciate you, Emmy. Appreciate you, dog. I'll add the information in the comment section of this video, just to give you a clarification. Appreciate you, Emmy. Yes, sir. Always great information for you veterans. But hey, until next time. Till next time. This motherfucking Debo out. Stay Gucci with it.